I knew something bad was gonna happen. Make sure you be careful. Don't put your life at risk. I'll keep on cheering for you. Thanks, Mom. See ya. When you have time, come visit the village again. Next time you visit, you'll see an even further developed, respectable village. Great. I'm looking forward to it. A week has passed since then. Sil and her comrades continued to take on the requests of help during the Sun Festival. They went through various locations in Alatia and solved troubles plaguing those places. In addition to Blackfangs and Michelin Church, Sil and her comrades also got help from the Legion until they finally reached the final week of the Sun Festival. A volcano? Yes, it's unofficial, but it seems like there's a letter addressed to the Chivalric Order from the volcanic city requesting rescue. Apparently, the dragons are inhabiting the area around the volcanic city, and they are attacking human beings, and the city wants the dragons expelled. According to witness information, it is highly likely that these dragons are large flying type. So, we're going to vanquish dragons only by the two of us? Can we ask the Chivalric Order for backup support? They are completely occupied with the security and escorting tasks for the Sun Festival, so they asked us to solve the dragon problem in their stead. The last week of the Sun Festival. It is the week that incidents are highly likely to happen, so it's only natural they are so busy now. And it seems that other organizations have declined the request from the city once they heard it was dragon killing. I could understand why they did that. I mean, you can get killed immediately if you make one mistake. Dragons. They are the being above all monsters and have the same strength as the divine beasts. Anyone would want to avoid fighting against monsters like that. Certainly. It's definitely not worth the risk. That is why we also have the right to decline. I don't think anyone would get angry if we did. But there are people who are in trouble, right? I understand logically that I shouldn't respond to this request, but to be honest, I want to help them. I thought you'd say that. Well then, I'll take out the request letter properly. The Sun Festival. The last request. Dragon killing in Volcanic City. I leave you two to take care of it. There's a hot spring in the Volcanic City. If you have time, you should take a relaxing bath in it. It was a long, long time ago. Magic Dragon Hydra fell in love with the Prince of the Holy Kingdom. Around the same time, a huge disaster struck the Holy Kingdom. The Magic Dragon put its life on the risk for the sake of the Prince and saved the Holy Kingdom, but the humans who feared the power of the Magic Dragon wanted to hunt it down. The Magic Dragon that lives in the volcano now is Hydra's son. It's the last of the Magic Dragon. How do I know this? I used to work as an Imperial Guard a long time ago. The volcanic mountains in Esta region are Fury Hell. You slip down and you're done. You'll melt in the lava. Sil, if you're going to the volcano, take this with you. That's a magic potion I made. It'll increase your attack and defense, so use it when you're facing a tough enemy. Sil, I'm praying for your safety. Well, I finally had a good time privately with my family, although I must deal with a pile of work now. That sounds tough. I heard the rumor that you vanquished the Magic Dragon. Sil, please take this. Don't push yourself too hard. There's no point if you lose your life. There are many different kinds of people living here. If I remember correctly, there's a grandpa who used to work as an Imperial Guard for the Holy Kingdom. He used to talk a lot about the magic dragon. Why don't you ask him about it before you head off? Are you really going to vanquish the magic dragon? Here, take this. Please come back, alright? If you're gonna fight with the magic dragon, don't forget to equip yourself with anti-fire measures. Are you going to the volcano? Sil, I don't want you to die. I'll sell you the best equipment. Alright, let's go forth in high spirit. And thus Sil was headed to visit the volcano, but the problem occurred just before she entered the volcanic city. Whew. We have sure come far. The large mountain that extended to the north of the Elation Island was the Esta volcano. It was a volcano that existed from the ancient times and represented the nature, but just as people called it the volcano of death, it has taken many lives. Harsh mountain paths, burning air, and hot, bubbling lava. There have been countless people who have died trying to challenge the mountain and failed. Sil has come right neat such a mountain. We're almost at the volcanic city, so let's get equipped there. Okay. Chocolat, what's wrong? Oh no, it's nothing. Oh. Chocolat tottered down onto the ground. Chocolat! Sil suddenly noticed that Chocolat's face was bright red. It was apparent that Chocolat had a fever. Perhaps because they were bombarded with work for the past month. Her body has come to its limit from fatigue. I'm sorry. I wasn't feeling well from this morning, but I didn't want to hinder you in. No, there's no need to apologize. I'm sorry I couldn't notice it earlier. Sil piggybacked Chocolat and started to walk. Was there any place that they could rest for a while? The resting spot for antelopes. This store that was established on the pathway towards the volcano was a bar and an inn. Usually, there would be a great number of tourists using it. But because of the rumors with the magic dragon, there were no signs of tourists and the shop was tightly closed. Hello? Anybody here? Sil wanted to let Chocolat get some rest somehow, but without anyone actually around, she couldn't even ask for help. Oh well, I'll just walk to the volcanic city like this. It was just when Sil was thinking about such ridiculous plans. What's the matter? A female voice was heard from behind. Sil saw a very tall and thinly clad female traveler. It was a face Sil has never seen before. Oh, my friend became ill. I want to let her rest as soon as possible, but I can't find anywhere that I can ask for help. Ah, yes, I see. The lady put her hand on Chocolat's forehead and did a small nod. Her temperatures are way too high. If you can't get her to rest now, she might die. I'm sorry for the folks of this inn, but let's just borrow this place for now. So the lady said, and she kicked down the door as if she was used to doing that. I'll get the ice, so you get her to lie down. Okay. Still felt bad for the innkeepers, but she prioritized treating Chocolat for now. A few hours later. She should be alright now. If she stays quiet and gets more rest, she'll recover. Thank you so much. If I was alone, I might have not been able to save Chocolat. If you're going on a journey, you should carry some first aid tools. Yes, I'll make sure to do that from now on. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Sil Northheim. I was living in the countryside of the Imperial territories until about 6 months ago, but I had something I needed to resolve on my mind and came to Alacia recently. My name is Lulu. I came from a place very far away from here. The two laughed awkwardly at one another after self-introductions. They had a small talk and Sil explained that she was on a journey to vanquish the dragon. What a coincidence. I'm on my way to do that too. You too? Are you an adventurer? An adventurer? Oh, no. Not quite. I specialize in hunting dragons. I'm what you'd call a dragon hunter. Dragon hunters were specialists in vanquishing the dragons. They were highly skilled, and there is even a hunter that has killed 100 dragons on their own. Would you like to go around with me? Chocolat won't be able to move for a while, so she'll just have to rest here. Yeah. I don't have much time, so please let me go with you. Oh, I'm so sorry. As soon as I get better, I'll catch up with you, so please hold on until then. It's alright. Don't worry about it. I'll investigate first, so let's meet up at an inn inside of the volcanic city when you're healed. Okay. I got it. Looks like we're settled. Well then, let's rest for today and get ready for tomorrow. We can get to the volcanic city by taking the road over on the other side of the river for a few hours. Let's get going while it's still cool outside. Chocolat, I'll see you soon. Yes, all the best. Why don't we borrow some things that look useful? Is this really okay? Hey Sil, can you tell me more about this island? Sure, no problem. Alacia is a special island that is in the Imperial territories and people here devoutly worship God. God? But why? Oh, it's not something rare. There are lots of old ruins left, and there are countries that defy the ancient civilizations. I guess you could say they are sending prayers of gratitude to God to celebrate their survival unto this day? When Sil spoke of her observation, God isn't any being that should be praised, Lulu said in a very small voice. Oh, it's nothing. We're comrades while we're hunting dragons, so I'll help you out with the battles. Oh, yes, that would be great. The two of them looked at each other's face and nodded as they went towards the bridge in unison. They went over the large river and went into the volcanic region. Esta, volcanic region. The northern area of Alacia where active volcanoes still exists to this day. There were fire spirits still existing in Esta, and the sky was painted red. Alacia's a nice place. It's full of nature and the air is clear. It's like paradise. Yes, it's filled with more nature than the mainland Imperial State. They observed the forever expanding blue sky as they walked towards the volcanic city, their feet crunching on the ground below. This town is a comparatively safe place in the Esta region, but even so, You can't say it's completely safe. The dragons are truly frightful beings. There's a monster called Vord Golem in the Esta volcano, and you have a tough time fighting it normally, but it's weak against ice-type attacks. The ignition stones you can get at Esta are special kind of natural ore that you can only observe in this place. Apparently, the Imperial State is developing a new vehicle using these ignition stones. I was requested by the Royal Geological Society to do volcanic research. In order to check the status of the active volcano, I sometimes visit the actual mountains, but that over there is hell. If you're going there, you should get a lot of healing potions. If I could exchange my soul for cash, I wouldn't hesitate to do it. Money never betrays me. It's the only thing I can believe in this whole world. The reason why I came to this edge of the earth was so that I could make a huge lot of money. Aren't you going to save anyone? Ha! Saving people is worthless. You wanted to see the edge of Alacia? Then you could look around here. This is the very end of the earth. This is the last page of the book named Alacia. I am researching folklore. There are many interesting folklores in the Imperial State. The wings of a gigantic bird cast a shadow onto the earth, and from that shadow came out new organisms. From the crack in the cry come the blood and its scent and the rain. The life on earth starts to hold gravity again. The earth distorts itself, crushing the rivers, and the rivers flood. The mountains burning red breathe out black smokes, and the sky was painted gray. That was what happened during the terminal war between God and humans once upon a time. I saw them. I saw 2 dragons flying all over the sky. 2 dragons? That means there's more than one dragon, perhaps. The souls of the dead go over the rainbow bridge in the sky to the world of the afterlife. Perhaps in the afterlife, one can meet a person who they held dear. Alacia is a beautiful island, but I feel danger sometimes. Monsters, divine beasts, and dragons. Humans are not the only being attracted to this place. At the volcanic city, people with a lot of trouble gather. It may look desolate, but there are huge numbers of people going in and out of there. There are towns and farming villages ahead of here, but it is probably unnecessary to visit them at this time. Northern Esta, the Volcano of Death. It's the active volcano placed at the north of Alacia. Depending on the size of the eruption, it might affect the entire Alacian island. The heat is astounding. What do you expect? It's a volcano after all. If you don't want to be burned to nothing, make sure you don't fall into the lava. Lulu, you look so cool and collected. I'm used to hotness. Let's go further ahead. The ashes fly up in the air. With the pitch black smoke comes out the gooey lava, pouring down the slope. The journey on the harsh volcanic path has just begun. There would be many steep slopes ahead, so one must be careful as they move forward. Syl heard the deep, heavy voice of the large dragon, and as if to respond to it, other monsters started to cry out as well. But to Syl, the voice sounded like it had no intentions to fight. I feel like the voice is telling us to leave this place. Oh. You understand what the language of dragons? Oh no, it's just a feeling. I just feel like that's what they're saying. You say some interesting things, Syl. I think you're probably right. Dragons of high intelligence don't like to kill unnecessarily. There's a monster blocking the path. What shall you do? Hello. Could I go past you? Thank you. The path only led to a dead end. Syl was concerned about the large number of bones scattered around the area. A monster jumped out from the shadow of rock. Whew, that was close. Unfortunately, we've come to a dead end. Let's go back. Sure. They walked through the pathways that were like those inside of the anthill. Lulu walked ahead of Syl as she avoided the lava running down the pathway from here and there. There are magical circle traps set up around here. Listen to me, Syl. You follow right after me, alright? Lulu walked about 10 steps ahead. Just then, they came to an open path. A monster attacked them, but thanks to Lulu finding it quickly, it was defeated in a matter of moments. That was a piece of cake. Lulu equipped herself with iron claws and vanquished the monster in one strike. The claws didn't look like powerful weapons, but it must have been her skills that made them work. It seemed that she was a master of the iron claw skills. Lulu might be as strong as my master or my brother. I've never seen the lava so close before. It has demonic elements and toxins, so it's better you don't visit the volcano. I hope I'll be alright. Oh, this level should be fine. Let's search further inside. Ambushment successful. Well, we came out to a rather big square. Now that I had a close look around this place, there are a lot of dead animals scattered around. That's proof that a monster is hiding around somewhere. As the smokes raged on even strongly, Syl felt the strength of the great wide nature. It was a valuable experience for Syl. My skin feels irritated from the heat. Syl suddenly noticed something. Lulu was dressed in thin clothing, but she didn't seem to be in any pain. Syl looked at her, finding the instance peculiar, and Lulu started to explain the situation as if she took notice of what Syl thought. I have a water spirit stone. When you have it, you can protect yourself completely from the heat of the lava. If you're struggling with the heat, you should walk right next to me. When Syl stood next to Lulu, the heat soon became absorbed by the stone. It's a necessary item for the dragon hunters, since they have to avoid the fire breaths of the dragons. I wish I'd had one too. If you promise to become a dragon hunter, I don't mind giving my stone to you. They carried on forward, making small talks. The road is split in several ways. If we go north, the path goes to the top, but the mountaineers told me that if we go south, there's a hot spring. I'll let you decide which path to take, but how about we go take a dip in the hot spring? Whew. I don't want to sweat anymore. We should be almost there. Let's go ahead. We found it. Let's go in. Since they've been climbing up this mountain for all this time, it's nice to be able to go in the hot spring to rest. Lulu took her clothes off without hesitation and Sil followed her. Feels great. Lulu? What's the matter? Why is my face planted in your chest? Because you look like you wanted to do that? I didn't mean it like that. Their energy levels were completely restored, and from enjoying the hot spring, their abilities have also increased slightly. Looks like we're almost at the top. There might be a dragon, so be careful. They heard the roars of the dragon again. From here onward, what awaited them was a strong enemy. They decided to prepare fully before challenging it. Oh, human beings at the volcanic mountain. What a rare occurrence. What do you want? Who are you? My name is Zernitra. I am the descendant of the proud Fire Dragon tribe. I am not the one attacking the city. It is the doing of Magic Dragon Hyperion. As Hyperion hates the humans. Zernitra, the Esta region is in trouble with all the Magic Dragon attacks. Can you please help me vanquish Magic Dragon Hyperion? My comrades have lost their lives for being dragons. Do you think I have any reason to help the humans? That may be true, but wouldn't it trouble you if the bad rep of dragons spread even further? For a little wench, you sure do have a reasonable argument. That's because I don't sense any antagonistic feeling from you, Zernitra. Please lend me your help. Fine. I can lend you my power. It was annoying me that a puny thing like Magic Dragon Hyperion was flying around in this great sky. Wow, thank you so much. Once you're prepared, let me know. I shall fly till I place myself below the Magic Dragon. In regards to the battle with the Magic Dragon, are you ready to go? Well then, hop onto my back. Two of us on you would be counterproductive, so I'll do backup attacks from below. From below? I have just the secret weapon for this. Let me handle the backup. Seems you're done planning. Let us head off now. A nice breeze caressed Syl's cheeks. She was looking down to Alicia from the high skies above, riding on a dragon. Wow, what a great view. Is this your first time looking down to Earth? Yes, this is my first time I've seen it from the sky. I see. I do not like the humans. They can be kind, but they can be scary. They are harder to understand than I've imagined. I'm not going to harm you, Zonitra. Oh. You're helping me out right now with the vanquishing of the Magic Dragon. I can't imagine you being a bad dragon. Ha. You don't say. I think we can be friends, so let's vanquish that big dragon together. Sure. It's coming to us. Hyperion! Zonitra, what do you want from me, coming with those humans? I came here to stop you, Hyperion. I won't let you cause harm to humans any further. I see. You've decided to unite powers with humans. Pride Dragon tribes can never coexist with humans. There are no humans that understand your true being. If you say that you want to stop me even then, I shall fight with you as the dominator of the great sky. Bring it on. Zonitra, let's go together, uniting our powers. Yes. Syl, something flying up from the ground. Looks like Lulu's backing us up with a catapult. Zonitra? Sorry. There was something that caught my mind. Don't worry about it. That girl. She doesn't act afraid at all facing me. As I suspect, she may truly be. not forget that I'm here as well. Damn it. Who has been getting in my way? That. Why is she here? Hyperion, you're a glib talker, but you're a regular dragon after all. Damn you, traitor. I wouldn't have expected you all to be so coordinated. But mark my words, humans and dragons are incompatible beings. Regardless of whether there's a bond between you two, coexistence is impossible. Humans and dragons can bond by our hearts. We'll prove that. Huh. You sure are weird for a human. But, fine. I've finally met a human that accepted my being. Still, let us continue to have a good relation. Yes. This is the end of the magic dragon, huh? We did it, Sil. I understand why you'd be happy, but you still have to head back. It's too early for celebration. You're right. Sil, let's go back before it gets too dark. Thank you so much, Zernitra. You taught me that there are kind dragons too. Ha. Don't mention it. Come again when you're not too busy. I shall give you a hearty welcome. Thank you. Well, I'll be going off now. Oh, you're already going? We're done vanquishing the dragons, so I have to report to the Dragon Hunters Association too. Oh, I see. Lulu, thank you so much for your help. I had fun too, Sil. Oh yes, I wanted to ask you something. Do you really think humans and dragons can become friends? Yes, I'm serious. Although I can't say everyone will become friends, but if we can communicate clearly, I don't think there would be a problem. Even if those who you're talking to are monsters. I see. Sorry for asking you a weird question. Lulu, I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Yes, me too. I like you, Sil. And I'll definitely go visit you. Until then, train hard. See ya. I'll go see how the volcanic city is going, too. I want to check up on Chocola as well.